I am fleeing for the second time from a very abusive, physically, emotionally, spiritually, myself and my children, from my husband. This is our final, hopefully, healing resting place, and SafePlace is helping making that happen. I fled my house at gunpoint. He held me hostage in my room for about an hour and a half. It was not the first time he's held me at gunpoint. It was just the longest. And it kind of struck me then that this shaking sensation that I had in my gut wrenching said that you're gonna die was actually fear. Because you're just like, if I move, I'm gonna die. And then if I move too quick, I don't want my children to see me die. If I do this right, maybe it'll stop, because it stopped before and the rules keep changing. So there's no keeping up with certain things. There's just like, well, you're supposed to scrub the stove in a circle fashion. And then I might have went up, and that just went wrong this time. And fear. Like, someone tells you that they're gonna kill you, and they show you they're gonna kill you. I've been woken up by punches because I left a rag on the sink in the wrong fashion. Like, and when you know that someone is capable of doing something, you know they're capable of doing it.
Relationship started off okay. It was great. And then when he started drinking, that's when he became abusive. And plus, I was an addict. I was a crack addict for 24 years. And he was a drug dealer also. Being a drug dealer, they have a lot of power. And there's other crack addicts that would sell you out in a heartbeat. When he would drink, me and the kids would jump in the bed and stuff because we didn't want to be subjected to whatever he was coming in, whatever. We didn't know what kind of frame of mind he was coming home in. I even remember going as far as McAllen, Texas, and he coerced me on the phone to come back, and I came back to him. And he was telling me, you know, he knew the words. He knew how to get me back. He was saying the kids miss you, and you know that they haven't been eating correctly because I don't know how to make, you know. So I came back. I was with a friend of mine who knew me from previous years, like 20-something years ago. And he said he came to the house, even though he came to the house to buy drugs, he said, Meryl, this isn't you. This isn't you, depending on somebody and living under somebody that's doing this to you. And I was like, I don't know, something just hit me. I don't know if it was God but I was like, and I had enough. And from that day on, I haven't used anymore. And I went to my son's, I stayed there, and then I went to my friend's house, and that's how I got down here to Olympia, and to SafePlace. Yeah.
I was working with another organization that told me about SafePlace to make us safer, because their emphasis was, we think this is going to end up two ways. You going away or you dead in the street. And the organization said SafePlace is a great place. You need to speak with them. We spoke with them, and they helped find us safety. Being in a new area where you are new and you know nothing about it, and you just know that these group of people are going to have your back and they'll be supportive of you. That gets you up in the morning besides your children's smiling faces that now know that they are safe.
They gave me hope. Somebody actually cared about me. They gave me a place to live that I felt safe in. I went for help before, but it wasn't heartfelt. It wasn't heartfelt. That's what you know. And if they weren't able to help me, they put me in the direction of getting the help that I needed. And that's what made the difference about coming down here and starting off in SafePlace compared to any other place I've been.
I think a lot of people think that small tokens and things that you're given are just small tokens and things that you're given. But the ability to get those small things, so someone might say, oh, it's just a bus pass, or it's just a card for McDonald's, or it's just a card for Little Caesars or wherever else. It was, I didn't have the money, but my children didn't have to feel the effects of this situation. They still got to see that they got to do things that normal children do. And it allows you to have that sense of normalcy, that you're able to, your children now have seen horrific things that no other child sees, and they're healing. And When we initially came here, my children had a certain setup in school. And as soon as we came here, between the distance, the love, and the things that people here have shown, their reading levels are going up, math levels are going up. Like, it's amazing that you think that it's a small token and a small card, but it's someone saying, I have your back. I'm there with you. And I'm proud of what you're doing. And that's what it gives us. And you feel like sometimes you're standing on people and people are holding you up on those days that you feel like you can't stand up on your own. And that's what this is.